Hello and welcome back to the Jerry Crew. Now, as we all try to pretend that I didn't just fucking do that, I'm going to get in with another story about Chili's, because the last one seemed to do pretty damn fucking well. I didn't expect that. I guess you guys really like Chili's. So for all of you guys that watched the last one, I talked about my managers and the weird shit that they wanted me to do. The one thing that I didn't mention in the last one is that they also wanted me to cut sponges in half. Instead of answering the door and seating people, they told me to cut sponges in half, and I got paid for that. So I was thinking this video could be more about like the customers, because they did piss me off quite a lot. People come in and they just think they fucking own the joint. That's fine, as long as you know deep down inside that you fucking don't. But you know, some people don't have that kind of common sense. One day it was a night shift, so it was pretty busy. It was a dinner shift at, I believe, a Friday night, and Friday nights are freaking intense at Chili's. You know, everyone just wants fucking chili at 6 p.m. on a Friday night. Everybody. This middle-aged guy comes in. He had to be in his 50s. He comes in with his, I believe, his wife and his mom. His mom is an older lady, and he's like, hey, you know, I'm with my mom and she's older. Do you think we could get a booth? And I'm just like looking around and I'm like, wow, this place is pretty fucking packed. But like I look to the back and I see a booth. I'm like, oh look, it's a booth. So I'm like, hey, yeah, you know, there's one booth left, because like I said, everybody wants a fucking booth, you know. But in this case, it was kind of logical, you know. She was an older lady, she probably had back problems. I'm 20 and I have back problems, so I get it. I walked him on down to the table, and this specific booth happened to be next to the kitchen. So I seat them down, and he leans over to me and he's just like, do you think we could have a different booth? And once again, I look around and I'm just like, no, you can't. There's none left. That's the last one. And he's like, it's right by the kitchen. And I'm like, sir, I could get you a table that's kind of over there. Do you want a table? He's like, no, I would like a booth. You're like, well, sir, that'll be like a 20 to 25 minute wait for that. He starts going off on me, being like, you have no respect for your customers, do you? I am here with my mom. My mom. How could you do this to me in front of my mom? Do you want me to fucking go up to every single person in the booth and be like, hey, excuse me, Bradley wants that seat. Do you think he can, like, take your food, get the fuck out, maybe take it to your house or something, because Bradley wants this booth. Bradley wants it. It's like, unless you're paying me some good money to kick people out of their booths, I'm not gonna do it. I mean, maybe if you gave me some money, I might. So like I said, he starts going off on me, being like, you have no respect for your customers because I asked for a booth, but I do not want one by the kitchen. And I'm like, well, that's the only one that's there. If you want to wait 20 to 25 minutes, you fucking can. Go right ahead. There are fucking booths by the front door for waiting. Just like, wow, you are not welcome to Chili's in my book, sir. If you, like, walk into a restaurant and you see that all the fucking booths are filled and you request a booth, I don't give a fuck if there are old people in your party. I mean, that's cool because the mom was nice. I had no problem with the mom and the wife. In fact, the mom and the wife pretty much knew that that guy was a fucking asshole and was just like, I'm so sorry. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm sorry you have to put up with him more than I do. After this day, I'm done with him. So if he doesn't know how Chili's works, then I don't know, man. I don't think he knows how the world works either. Anyway, that guy was an asshole. I had to put up with people like him that just didn't know how the fuck things worked. And the more I explained it, the less they got. So that's wonderful. One time, this guy comes in, and like, I had no problems with it. I was just like, what the fuck? Anyway, this guy comes in, and I don't know if he was intoxicated or not. He didn't seem like he was intoxicated, so I'm just gonna assume he just had some mental problems. Anyway, this guy comes up to my hostess desk, and he's leaning on it, as if he's trying to pull. Just like, can I help you with something? And he's just like, oh, you know, actual words. He's just like, oh, you know, I was probably just gonna grab something to drink, grab a beer, grab you, and I'm just like, wait, what? He's just like, you know, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. And I'm just like, police! I was just like, if that's a pickup line, I was trying to process, like, are you trying, is that a pickup line? Is that like a original pickup line from yourself? Did you fall from heaven would have been more successful than that, you know, and that's a fucking overused piece of shit. He proceeds to walk towards the bar area. And he doesn't even sit down. He stands in the corner and is just staring like this. He's like, he doesn't even go to the bar. He just stands in the corner of the bar area and just like starts looking around like. When he said that to me, I was kind of just like, alright, this guy has some problems. But then when he starts going into the bar and just standing there, I was just like, alright, I'm telling the manager. So I go and I tell my manager, and she's just like, and like, she fucking like looks over and this guy's just like standing in the corner, and she's just like, what the fuck? Literally, my manager goes up to him and asks, why are you here? He's just like, oh, I'm just waiting for my friends. And I highly doubt he has any. After he says he's waiting for his friends, she's just like, yeah, you're gonna have to leave. And he literally doesn't even put up a fight. He's just like, okay. One of the things that I've hated, and there were like quite a few things that I hated about the customers, because there were always certain types of people. I mean, I had this group of people come in that I had to change their seat 3 times. The same people. I had to change their seat 3 times. First I sat them, they asked for a booth. Whoa, what a surprise. I gave them a booth. It was kind of by the door, but they were just like, you know, it's a chilly night out and I have some allergies. Do you think you can move me a little bit more to the back? Sure. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that chilly out. It was like 60-degree night. So I take them and I move them a little more to the back, and they're just like, it was kind of by the bathroom, and they were just like, excuse me, ma'am, my little boy here, he's allergic to feces and soap and whatever the hell else comes out of a bathroom. Do you think you can, do you think you can move us? And I'm just like, no. But like, I did it anyway. By the way, there were not that many seats available. I took them and I moved them to the bar area because that's where most of the seats were. And they were just like, listen, we don't condone alcoholic beverages in this good Christian family of ours. Like, dude, there is a 70% chance that your son is gonna grow up to do drugs. I'm just saying, I don't wanna, so I had to move them again. 3 times. You think I'm shitting you right now. And no, this was pretty close to the reasons that they gave me. They didn't want to be cold. I believe they just didn't want to be by the bathroom because icky bathroom. And they didn't want their son to be sitting in the bar, even though their son looked to be about like 13. He wasn't a kid. I ended up just being like, okay, how about this? How about you tell me which seat you like, even though that's kind of against the rules? How about you just tell me what seat will make you thrilled? What seat will just fill you with joy? So I let them choose their fucking seat. I have a whole new understanding for people who work in restaurants now, that's for sure. Another thing that Chili's has brought to me is saying, welcome to Chili's, at like very inappropriate times in my life. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. You can subscribe to see more of whatever the heck this was. And, like the video if you want more Chili's videos. The last one got a shit ton of likes, so I'm hoping for some more of that. So, thank you and welcome to Chili's.